Welcome in, brothers. It's daggum February 12th. Tomorrow's Friday the 13th, and we're all going to die, brothers. It's 8:42 p.m. Eastern Time. Welcome in. Oh, my. I hit my monitor by accidente. We got some work to do, brothers. Some work. How we doing, Brer? Grim, welcome in. Pleasure to have you, brother. But we do have some work to do. It's going to be interesting, brothers. I went ahead and did some of it, most of it, I guess you could say, off stream. What's up, brother D33148? Brother Icehawk2, welcome in, brothers. Welcome in. Pleasure to have you back, brother D33. But this stream's going to be just a slightly hair different. It's going to be a little interesting if you're a techie, I guess. With the echo. We're going to work on some automation things. We are going to then check out the state of play. I have not looked at it yet. And then we're going to, if time is allotted, to play some more Nioh 3. Okay? If you do not know, brothers, some things about me. Offline, IRL, I'm a software developer. I have the credentials from an accredited organization to have a computer science degree and a mathematics. That's a double whammy, which I don't like the mathematics part. Who does? Unless you're like a psychopath or something. I also did some IT stuff prior to getting a computer science degree. So it was also in the realms of networking and information security, which involved also the CompTIA stuff. If you don't know what that is, it's just basically you pretend. It's basically you pay money to show that it's like getting a degree. A certificate is the same thing as getting a degree. A degree is more expensive. It's all worthless in the end. Kind of. Depends on the job or whatever you try to get. So it's... Basically, I say all that not to flex. I'm just saying I know what I'm doing, okay? So it's not just going to be like some random fat guy doing things. Now, you will see that even though I'm accredited or whatever, like I have a degree in this stuff, I'm educated in this stuff, I do it for a living, you're going to see that I still will have to look up and learn things. And that's the great thing about this field. If you get into it, you will constantly have to be researching because it's a field of science and things change. You know what I mean? Things get better. Things don't get used anymore, etc., etc. Okay? Basically what you're saying is your house smelling with your CompTIA and your CNA. Bussin'. I've only got, I don't even remember if I went for any of the CompTIA. So I was in the realm of deciding if that's the route I wanted to take or go for computer science. Because originally I wanted to go for computer science, but the program locally where I live in the swamp was not good for computer science. So I just went to a community college to get my core classes, and then I transferred to a actual university and got my stuff there. Anyway, so we're going to jump into it there, brother horse. What I was doing too off stream prior to starting is this thing right here. I know it doesn't look like anything, but there is the script. It's a Lua script that I used to use that stopped working with the update with OBS. So some of the ways that you would use the OBS functionality and stuff changed. So I fixed it. So now you'll be able to zoom in and watch me. Yeah, boy. So now you won't have to squint your eyeballs and I'll have to zoom in. Alright, brothers. So... first things first, All right, sorry, brothers. Oh, boy. Where the hell did that come from? So what for? But, brother, I just got done explaining it. You ain't listening. That's okay, brother. No, we're about to get started right meow. All right. First things first here, brothers. Let me explain what happened. What happened yesterday is I was playing around with snapshots, which means it's taking a snapshot. That's better. I was playing around with snapshots, and what that means is it takes a snapshot of your current image of your machine, in this case my server, and I accidentally set it to go to a previous snapshot from like 2 weeks ago. So all the things that I changed broke on certain things, and then other things that didn't, that were being called from the outside of the server, so it just like screwed everything up. Like this came out of sync with what is actually there. So I was able to get this back ish, which is nice. You can't even see it. I was able to get this back. And this is a workflow right here. It's called the Game Tracker version 3 is what I just named it randomly, okay? Fires every 5 minutes. It goes to my Google Sheet, which is this right here. And this is how I'm able to keep a track of all the games I want to keep a track of right here. Okay? So, it reads the sheet. It's going to get the token. It's going to build 2 queries to the source, which I'm using IGDB, which is, I don't know what IG stands for. Something game database. Probably I don't know. Who cares? It doesn't matter. We got to start raiding. I forget to do it every end of stream. So yeah, if your brothers remind me at the end, I'll do it. It's going to merge with the token post, which is a HTTP request. An HTTP request is, there it is. So you go here. And you go to a website. What's up, brother? Weird people. Welcome in, brother. So this is going to do the API. Use an API key or token to go to the IGDB database with a SQL query that I created to pull back either the games by name or preferably the games by ID. Okay? That's how I was bussing. So it gets the results. It compares against my Google Sheet release date. If it's changed, update the sheet. And I have a little database table on the server here. That's a different one, but it was just the icon I was focused on. And then that's whenever it updates or alerts Discord. And then there's a master list that is for the premium brothers. But for the instance of today, I'll show you, brothers, what it looks like. But it's behind a quote-unquote paywall, if you want to call it that. It's for premium brothers only. Because it's my personal list of games that I'm keeping a track of. Even though technically they come out anyway. So whenever I say Discord, by the way, who this? Brer de Belly. I'm talking about this right here. So it worked earlier. Brother Swampy Hero Bot, he'll spit all this stuff out right here. He'll spit all this out. And that's what my query is doing. Okay? So, I made some fixes to it prior to going live. And we're about to find out. Fuck around to find out. And see if it works. Okay? How does it work? You have ways to trigger it. And I should explain, brothers, that what you're looking at, this is a software called n8n. Okay. N8n is an automation suite of tools that you can do a bunch of crazy stuff with. Okay, here's the entire flow. This is a logical flow. The black squares that you see are nodes. That's what all these are. Stop playing Mexican music!
Fogo que queima na fogueira, comanda a dança desse povo. No ritmo de sanfona, inteira festa de reis, amor renovo. Vestidos rodados, renda feita à mão. Sabores do campo, o melhor da estação. Galinha caipira, doce de coração. Sertanejo.
We'll cut that post edit. Anyway, give me something else, dude.
It's a money rain, got Lambos, diamonds, private plane, champagne dreams, no time for pain. We live in large, can't contain. Stacks on stacks on stacks in the ceiling. Designer clothes got us feeling. Ice on wrist, keep time gleaming. Life so sweet like you dreaming. Palace crib, no halfway. Rolls Royces lead the way. From the top we here to stay. In this game we don't play.
Oh, what the fuck?
Every day, it's a money rain. Lambos, diamonds, private plane. Champagne dreams, no time for pain. We live in large, can't contain. Stacks on stacks, hitting the ceiling. Designer, clothes got us. Yeah, running with the fa-
Let's get something a little less gay. What's up, Rare Skynet? Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. This is making my skin die, by the way.
Voices from the ghetto. Can't you hear the cry? Seeking liberation beneath the African sky. Hunger and destitution. Political dissension. Oh, when will come the resolution?
What the fuck are we listening to?
Corruption in the high places. Venga, venga la.
That sounds better. Okay. But this music doesn't align with you? Not really. I'm not in Africa. Indeed. Anyway, here this is. That sounded like broken English, but here is this. So this is the entire workflow. So n8n, like I said, is an automated software suite. So there's multiple different types of nodes here. Okay. So you have AI, you have action in an app. You can do data transformations, you can do just logical flows. There's core nodes. And you can also request human review things, which is pretty nifty. You can set up a chat instance where it can be hosted directly on the server, Discord, Gmail. That'd be fucking weird, just like a automated Jeffrey Epstein email here. Google Chat, who the fuck uses that? Outlook, Teams, generic email, Slack, Telegram, WhatsApp for the Chinese folk. Okay, anyway, so we can do all of that. And then there's triggers. So at the very beginning, brothers, a trigger is what we are required to use. We can do a manual trigger on app event. So there's multiple different built-in apps, as you can see on the side here, brothers. Multiple different apps. AWS, which is pretty neat. And there's also the ability, if you don't see an app here that is integrated, you can always do what's called an HTTP request right here. Make an HTTP request and return the response data. Or a webhook. You can use webhook. That's what Discord uses, is webhooks. Okay. This is n8n, and this is one of my workflows. So n8n is an automation suite. I know I just said that, but I'm saying the full sequence of events here. Software automation suite that has all these tools built into it, and you can use it to automate things. Like if I want to automate my Internet of Thing attached toilet to flush every time I take a shit, I could set it up in here to do that on a schedule if I wanted to. I could even set up you can set up voice commands in this thing too. Essentially, you could have your own AI assistant or AI slop assistant like Alexa from Amazon or whomever, you know what I mean, to do basic commands for you and host it on your own local network if you wanted to. So that way you don't even technically have to really go out to the internet unless you use APIs that go out to the internet. Yes, you can trigger your Roomba when your cats get the zoomies. You can hook up camera systems, security cam systems to this as well, and integrate a system that can monitor certain frames, and whenever a certain frame comes in that matches a certain percentage of a frame that you have it to check against, if your cats are getting the zoomies or they're in a certain room, you can make your Roomba turn on. That is a thing you could technically do. The opportunities of this thing are endless. And it's rather simple, besides whenever you get to custom things that get a little crazy like what I just said. You know what I mean? That requires probably a little bit of custom coding for a developer, for someone that may not know stuff. But if it's something that is, let's say, low risk to do what's called vibe coding, and for the bros that don't know what that is, it's basically whenever you start to kind of be interested in men when you usually are interested in women. Whenever you start to cross that line and you really get turned on by seeing another sweaty man at the gym or a sweaty man at the trucks, whatever it might be, whenever you start to have homosexual tendencies, that's whenever vibe coding is now in your ballpark, and you can vibe code too. Vibe coding is whenever you are doing software development work, okay, like this. You're doing software development work, and you decide, hey, I think it'd be cool if I could, I think it'd be cool if I want to vibe code, bro. So I type in vibe code because I don't know where else to look. I think this is the internet. Look at that, vibe code protector. So you have these extensions within Visual Studio Code, which is free, by the way. Let's say I wanted to use this. Claude Code for VS Code. Harness the power of Claude Code. What is it? It's from Anthropic. It's verified. This isn't the only option, by the way, brothers. You could use other things, but technically I could install this and possibly vibe code if I wanted to. So whenever you do vibe coding, you have, thanks ChatGPT, or in this case, that particular one is Claude by Anthropic. He is integrated into your IDE. An IDE is an integrated development environment, which is what VS Code is. It's what makes, Jesus, get out of here. It's what makes, here we go. It's what makes this stuff pretty colors, and allows you to type and use like, yeah, that's text, but it lets you use local piece of shit, OBS dot. It'll let you use their library, like if it's pretty integrated and installed or whatever. Okay, has a compiler built into it and all that other stuff. Adding any modules is vibe code. Write your own modules for everything. What do you mean adding any module is vibe code? Vibe coding is whenever you use an AI assistant to help you. That's essentially what it boils down to. These extensions have been a thing for at least a decade or longer. It's been longer. It's probably been 20 million years. Anyway, so that's what that is. So you can do a lot of stuff with this. This is my game tracker that broke. I think I fixed it. I also have a error trigger, which is always a good thing to have, especially in a production environment, of which I didn't care about until yesterday. And what will happen is if there's an error right here, okay, it will send me a Telegram message of the error that happened with the error message attached and a URL to take me to this workflow. Did that require effort? No. Let me show you. So here is a test error. I set up my credential, my Swampy handler bot. It's a message, sends the message, and then it will slap this boy over here. And this is the message right there. So this is JSON, in case you don't know what that is. And it outputs JSON to let you know that it bust or whatever. Probably showing sensitive information, which is okay, because I can delete this bot and start fresh. It's not a big deal. Anyway, so that's how this works. It'll send the URL, message, and node with error as the error message. Alright, so here's the full picture. At the very end as well, that master list in Discord in the premium section that has all my games in it. I'm blind. Where's it at? Oh, it was right in front of me. I'm just blind. It's this right here. That thing. It'll update that. It was last updated apparently at 7:34. Alright. So anyway, that's what this does. So let's see if it works. So how's it going to work? You can either, I have this turned off right now, you can either trigger it every 5 minutes or manually. We're just going to trigger it manually. And we are going to hopefully see the game tracker channel in my Discord here. If you would like to see it live, join the Discord, link in description or whatever. It should slap all this crap in here. And hopefully not old. It might slap a lot of stuff actually because it's out of date. Things that were originally updated may not be updated anymore. So we'll see what happens. Okay? You brothers ready? See if this works. I'm going to change the daggum music. All right. So let's see if this works. I'm going to execute the workflow. And you can see the green lines. Wow. It's flowing. It's flowing. It's already done. Now it's looping. We have 7 items. It's sending to Discord right now. Should be. Where's Discord? Look at that. It's coming in. I changed the way this was formatted, so that's why it's coming up as a change when it's not really a change. Okay. And that's one I added today, I think. I can't remember. That's an old one. That might be the last one. Yep. That was it. Updated my game worksheet. And I think something's still wrong. And that's okay if it is. So I needed to grab this. This is a new one, and it's not grabbing it. So let's see where the issue is there, brothers. I'm going to have to be cautious because I might have some of the keys show up. Mostly just list my games on console. That's how you know which ones are going to play. Well, this is for everybody, brother. It's not just for me. You know, I have wish lists too, but it'll update immediately for everyone who cares, including, you know, myself, obviously, in that Discord. Okay, so we build the query. Let's look at what was read in. So there is one at the very... I'm sorry, that's the wrong way. We need to find this right here, this ID. This is the one that's not coming up for some reason. Let's see if it's in my query. Oh, here it is. Search. There it is. Okay, so it's there, which is good. So let's see if it gets built correctly. And I'm going to hide it for a second because I can't remember if I pass anything sensitive right here. Okay. I think I'm going to make it to where, I don't want to say anything because I don't know if that's going to be true or not. Okay, so let's do this because I'm being lazy. Let's do this actually. We're going to do something called lazy vibe coding, I guess. I know you can't see the screen. Give me 1 second. Okay, we'll use this guy. Hey, bud. I'm being lazy. Update the script to ensure that all values from the payload are kept in this Java script being used in a n8n node code node. It needs the sheet of which it comes from will have the ID populated, but nothing else, with the expectation of a query being built to go and search based off the game ID. For example, in the payload, And payload in this case is the JSON structure. And the payload I am giving you, there is a item of ID. That's not it. In there with no other data. It needs to be passed into the query to be searched in the next part of the workflow. What is this? Oh. Okay. Yep, ID query right here. Let's make sure it's not in here. Okay. It's not. So that's good. So ID query then passes over here. There's one for by name and there's one for by ID, and I can't remember if it shows my key or not here, so give me a second. Into the ID query. That's what it was called, right? Yep. You pass an ID query to be used later for the actual query. Here is the payload and the current script. All right. So then what you do, let's go to where I was, which I think was right here at building. Yeah, I can shut up. That was terrible. That's fine. Okay, I know to be smart enough to know the distinguish between the two.
Across the centuries we glide, G-Funk meets Barrett and Stride.
The heck? I thought so there it is right there, right? Yeah, so it's right there. Okay, there. I was about to lose my mind. I was like, I thought we just looked at it. Okay. All right. So we need to give it this payload right here. So we're going to copy that selection. I mean, technically it doesn't need it all, but it's good to have, I guess. Now we just hit enter. And wait. And it might even break, you know what I'm saying? Which is very common. So this is what we need to have fixed, is this node right here. This code node is what that's called. Right here it merges. So it takes two inputs and then it'll merge it out or spit it out into one. This is actually getting the token right here that I have stored securely on a database table. And then it'll route it from this one. It'll determine, does it have a name? Which I think is kind of stupid. I don't know if I want that anymore. Doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal. All right, let's see if it's done. Okay, apparently it's done. So what was the actual issue here? The logic inside of the loop so that it extracts the game ID before checking for the name. Now, if a row has a game ID, it will be added to the ID query list even if the game name is empty. Perfect. So I had it backwards. I was doing the game name first, and all those cases were true except for the last one, and then it just accidentally would. It was a logical error is what this is, brothers, or what happened. Yeah, the critical change. We only return if both name and game ID... No, that's not what I want. Oh, we only skip if both name and game ID are missing. So if name... this is what this means right here if you don't understand code, brothers. This is called an if statement. And this is JavaScript right here. What this is saying is if not name, meaning if there's not a name, and logical and here, not game ID or game ID is absolutely equal to 0, return. What return means is that it's just going to stop right here. It's not even going to finish processing the rest of the script for that item. Okay, because we're in essentially a loop here. So what's happening is there's a list of items. So for each item that we are defining as game, it's going to look inside game and it's going to make a constant variable called name equals game.game. A constant game ID that's called game.gameID, and that's turning it into a string, I think. Right, yeah, that's what the S stands for. And then it's going to go through and it's going to go do all the things. So that should be correct. That should fix my issue. I'm pretty confident. New games, query by name. Remove the early blocker. So yes, so if name return, that's what happened. If not name return, I mean. And which in this case, if we were to go back and look at the sheet, that's what happened is this right here, this game, that's the name. And it's blank. So since it was blank, it kept returning. That was my mistake. And it's because I originally was doing it this way. I didn't integrate the ID way of doing things, and I was just being lazy. I just didn't feel like doing it the first attempt. So I added it for the second time. Alright, so that should fix it. So what we should be able to do, brothers, is click on the right one right here and just fucking baller it up in there, just like that. Now we should be able to hit enter. Let's see if the ID is now in the processed output here. Oh my fucking god, it is. Great news, brothers. That's fantastic news. All right, so now, theoretically, that should be the only thing that needed to be changed. Everything it processed, so it literally just did what it needed to do, which is that one fix. So let's run this workflow and see if that was the only issue that I had left to fix. You see the green, that means it's flowing very fast, and it's already sending messages to Discord. So there's a second issue though, is that it is continuously posting these games over and over again. That's not good. It should only be posting them if there are changes. So that tells me that something isn't updating correctly in the table on the database, not in the Google Sheet. I think the Google Sheet is being updated. We'll know in a second whenever that game that was blank comes in, if it comes in. It should come in after this one, Saros. There we go, Crimson Moon. That was the one that was missing. Look at that, it even has logic that I put in this as newly announced, because it is. It was newly announced today, I think it was. And it has the It has the platforms. Last time it was updated on the database, which was today. And the release window right now says 2026. For example, this one's only showing PS5 right now. And it's being released on April 30th, apparently. Mistfall Hunter is PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5. They changed it to July, so I wonder if this was delayed instead of it saying July 1st. This game's probably going to be hot ass. So it's coming out March 5th. This game's going to slap, I think. Mouse PF or higher. Dang, I didn't know it was all on all these platforms. That's pretty cool. This one might actually be good. I think it's an early access. Alright, so we have possibly one thing or two or three to fix. Well, we need to check the master list. I forgot about that. So let's go check that out. Game list. It did not update. It says 7:34 p.m., so that means that something is wrong. Unauthorized. Ah, look at that, brothers. So, this right here, I was originally passing it, which I didn't feel was safe, so, or it made sense really, so we're going to delete that. And this is a part of an HTTP request. HTTP requests, there's different ways. There's a patch, delete, get head. That sounded hilarious, combination of words. Options, post, and put. There's different methods of requests. In this case, Discord requires a patch because what we're doing is we're not sending a new message, we're updating a message that currently is in existence in this particular channel with a particular message ID of these. Okay? Okay. Make sense? Perfect. I've already added the credential here. At least I thought I did. It's going to be a header auth. Here we go. Discord bot header auth. Alright. So that's why I didn't update. I shouldn't need this unless I just broke everything. Okay, so now if we go here, last updated today at 9:23. So that was the only problem with that. So that's fixed. Okay, so we're done with that. All right. By the way this description is, that's the list technically. I did not do that. I don't have the patience for that, brothers. I straight up put this in AI to format it for me. I don't have there's no way. So it builds it prior, however. That's what it does right here. Builds the master list in this code block. I wasn't going to sit here figuring that out. It's tedious and annoying to me to do stuff like that. Release date actually changed. It's going to send the alerts, which it does. And then down here, update the master list. There's one more message that I want to send that is not made yet, that I did have made, but I'll have to get it set up again. Is whenever the release date is today, it'll send a message saying, hey, game alert, this game released today. So I'll have to get that set up. Alright, so we have an issue with upsert. Let's see what's going on here. So the change logic is not working, brothers. Why is the change logic not working? The change. The JSON type of change is not. Oh. Oh dear. Oh my. I see. Let's see what's happening here, brothers. Let's see. I hate JavaScript, by the way, brothers, just in case you didn't know.
Voyage à l'inconnu, chasseur de rêves. Sur la houle et le vent, dans l'ombre.
Puzzling here, brothers. Puzzling indeed.
Se dérobe, peur tremblante, courante grêle. Au travers des boissons,
Where did I screw up?
route des cieux, sur terre,
Process release dates.
ombre de nos aïeux, chant de nuit sans fin, le mystère n'a pas d'yeux.
Let me look at my old. Actually, no, that's not going to make sense because I've changed it completely since. A little bit more better, but at the same time, I've broken it somewhere. I'm trying to think where. So we get the covers. Games by ID is grabbed there, and they're merged here.
Voyageur éternel, dans le rêve tu nais et tu trépas.
Let's merge on a matching field. Oh Lord, have mercy! I might have to clean this up. Which one am I looking at here? Input 1.
Heartbeat should murmur, the clock gently sighs. The dance of the sun sinking low in the skies. Awakened aware as another.
Okay, no, that's fine. Input 1. It's gonna break. I need to get rid of I think I need to get rid of sheet lookup.
Flowers will bloom when daylight first breaks. Each tender unfolding a risk that it takes. Defiantly mental, whatever fate makes. Leaves that will
So how do we do that? We're going to do
colors ablaze, surrendering sweetly to autumn's embrace. The passage of time etched deep on our
turn a list inside items into separate items. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing it on the wrong one. Needs to be on this one. Right. Input 2. Yeah, needs to be on this one. So we're going to click Add. Data Manipulation. Turn the lists inside two single items. So which ones? That. All other fields. That's stupid.
in the quiet tranquility where whispers collide, shadows dance with moonbeams
Boys, let me tell you what.
they confide. Rest your
My brain is fried from doing actual software development all day.
amidst the silent stars where peace resides.
I mean, technically this will work. No, that doesn't work. I think I'm doing it backwards, brothers. I think this might need to be another type.
Underneath the hush of the night, clary rays, the universe breathes in its rhythm, life sustained. Listen to the gentle hum as calmness pervades.
Lord have mercy. Why can't I figure this out?
Every worry fades, rippling stream of consciousness, river of dreams.
I wish you could, like, define. Is there a way to do all like that? Is that a thing? No.
In this realm, it redeems. Embrace the serenity.
Because I want everything inside of this. I want this item sheet lookup, and I want these to be then split into separate things instead of the way it's doing it right now. That's what I'm trying to do. Let's see. Is this a thing? Edit item fields. No. Am I blind? Where's... oh, here it is. Oh. Why is it... okay, so I'm supposed to be doing that here.
In the quiet tranquility where whispers collide, shadows dance with moonbeams, with secrets they confide. Rest your weary spirit, let serenity guide. Amidst the silent stars where peace resides. Underneath the hush of the night,
n8n.
the universe breathes in its rhythm, life sustains. Listen to the gentle hum, as calmness pervades. In the wedded beauty state, every worry fades.
No, that can't be it. Not merge. Okay, brothers, I'm sick of this. Code. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it live. Ah, yo. Loop over our input items and add a new field called My New Field. And if you look at this output, it should be over here somewhere.
It redeems
Actually, I don't see it. That's kind of weird. My New Field.
the serenity.
It must have been, yeah, I put it way down here at the bottom. Okay. So, brothers. So this is how we're going to do it right here. This is how we're going to do it right here. We're going to do const items. Const items equals let me leave this here. Const items is going to equal I always forget how to do it and I have to go steal it from somewhere. Okay. Const items equals that. We don't need this function. We don't need these. So for each game in this list of items, what are we going to do? We're going to do some stuff right here. So const, which is right here already. So we get the name of the game, baby. So we're going to do game dot sheet lookup dot. Oh my God. That's what we do right here.
Au travers des boissons, sous la voûte des cieux, sur terre inexplorée, ombre de
This is gonna break.
chant de nuit sans fin, le mystère n'a pas Dieu.
Dadgummit, dude. I can't remember the... Let's go back here.
Mer d'étoiles au-dessus, marée des songes en bas, au cœur de l'inconnu, que trouvons-nous là? Voyageur éternel dans le rêve, tu n'es, tu trépas.
Okay, we're going to return JSON, and it's just going to be, in this case, hold on. I might be able to get rid of this. No, I don't want to break everything else. So we'll leave it alone because it might be needed for something else. So if I find in here sheet lookup, where's that at? There it is. Okay. Const game. It's going to go this. We'll just call it games.
From hills of Appalachian to the Spanish sun's caress,
That sounds very nice.
two cultures far apart, yet together.
It sounds like so freaking nice. Oh my god.
Strains of banjo, whisper, flamenco, fan, a twin finesse, and dancing song, a kinship formed.
This is
in
pretty
the
stupid, brothers. I don't know if this is going to work. Yep, there we go.
Beneath the moon that
Missing
speaks
initializer and
of
const declaration of the script.
tales of old they share, a miner's lore, a
Oh, am I-
gypsy
wha-
song
What?
resonates.
What?
The sorrow, joy,
What?
the fight, the love,
What?
stories everywhere. In the mountain mist or the flamenco flare, we find a common prayer. Joined by hardship, by passion, and by strumming strings alike. In the fiery foot stamped in the hills, holler cultural bridges strike. This fusion sweet, this bond so rare, like a resonant mountain hike from Appalachian peaks to Southern streets of Florida.
Okay. Sorry, brothers, for making my mouse go literally insane. Let's see if that works. Cannot read properties of undefined. Sheet. Look up. It's because it needs to be, oh, whoops. Oh, sorry, brothers. I probably should have read everything.
From hills of Appalachia to the Spanish sun's caress. Two cultures far apart, yet together they express. Strains of banjo, whisper, flamenco, fan, the twin finesse. In dance and song, a kinship formed in the heart of the wilderness. Beneath the moon that speaks one tongue, tales of old they share, a miner's lore.
What's that declaration?
Resonate in the air, the sorrow, joy, the fight, the love stories everywhere. In the mountain mist or the flamenco flare, we find a common prayer, joined by hardship.
What does that say?
By passion, and by strumming strings alike. In the fiery footstamp in the hills holler, cultural bridges strike this.
Code doesn't return items property.
bond so rare,
Buddy.
like a resonant mountain hike from Appalachian peaks.
That's why you can't trust AI, brothers. So stupid.
Music has no die.
Here is the it's n8n, so it's a items dot all call. Boy, let's see if he'll do it for me because I'm too tired. What's it doing? Console.log. Get that out of here. Oh, that's the problem. I just don't know how to read, brothers. Jesus, Murphy. I should do it. I think I still need to do that JSON formatting thing, but let's see. Nope, that did it. Okay. Dang, brothers, I panicked for no reason. All right. So we're going to call this one Flatten JSON. Okay. That's what it'll be called. Now, let's see if this works. Okay. It's not going to, because we still need to set this up right here. So that's changed. Let's go to input 2.
Tears wet by moonshine as whippoorwill calls. Heartache we knew plenty, love we knew more. In rhythms of our footsteps on the cabin wooden floor. Darling, oh my darling, your love is my song. In the heart of the mountains where we truly belong. Bound by grief and laughter with love intertwined.
What do you mean there ain't no dadgum? How's there no matches?
Smoky mountain flamenco, a dance undefined.
Brothers, what am I doing wrong? Am I stupid? This should match.
glorious heavens above. Hear a tale of our heartstrings bound in sweet love. In the land of Appalachia, where folk singers roam, we dance flamenco neath the
That doesn't seem right.
mountain our home. Laughter shared in hollers where sunlight scarce falls. Tears wet by moonshine as a whippoorwill calls.
So,
Heartache we knew plenty.
hold up a second.
Love we knew more. In rhythms of our footsteps on the cabin wooden floor. Darling, oh my darling, your love is my song. In the heart of the mountains where we truly belong.
I know why.
Bound by grief and laughter,
I know why it's not working.
love intertwined. A smoky mountain flamenco, a dance undefined.
n8n. Convert string to int in expression field node. So this is input 2. Field name is going to be sheet game ID. Okay? And then number 1
Clouds
is going to be
cross
this.
our Appalachian sky.
Let's see if this works.
Fear and scorn in the stranger's eye. Who forgets the humble roots and ties? Monza twang meets flamenco's cry. The mind's empty, the river's dry. Where will we turn when the wells run dry? Hear life's rhythm in the miner's sigh. In the dance
Buddy, I'm going to sue if you don't.
Stand we together or alone we die.
How are these? There's 44 items in this.
Upon emerald hills in battles of old, heroes spun tales in valor so bold.
Who is this lady singing?
Tango, iron and might in the hushed murmur of the starlit night. Brave hearts aflame like torches at sea, their shadows danced in haunting spree. The moonlit sorrow of a widow's tears sang of the tragedies that stalk their years. Their feet whispered across the blood-stained ground, and the echoes of their tales still resound in the roiling mist and the raven's cry. Are the Celtic heroes who dared to defy?
We're just gonna pretend that we figured it out, because that's crazy. I don't know why it's not matching. Okay, let's start from the very beginning here.
Upon emerald
A 1,892. What the fuck items? How does...
So bold, clashing in tango, iron and might, in the hushed murmur of the starlit night.
Brothers, this is bad. Abort mission. Abort mission.
Brave hearts
Abort
aflame,
mission.
torches at sea, their shadows danced in haunting spree, the moonlit sorrow of a widow's tears, sung of the tragedies that stalked their years. Their feet whisper across the blood-stained ground, and the echoes of their tales still resound in the roiling mist and the raven's cry. Or the
Brothers, what is going on?
ghosts who dared to defy.
What is my... How did it get that many entries? I'm doing it again.
In the morning, the silver moon
1,892. Where the shit are you getting that number, bud? There's 43 right there.
in and out the twilight.
Oh, that's because I'm an idiot, brothers. Okay, never mind. So we need to... Yeah,
In the home of spirits seen, dance
that's all.
hearts round ancient
Rare Family Games. What's up, brother?
their
Welcome in.
fears kings had been.
Welcome in, brother.
Behold, the Morrigan takes her stage as tales spin around this
What is this? That's hell.
warrior queen with ravens.
No, it's
Her fierce
So we're trying to get the game tracker list fixed again because this is one of the automations. This is one of the automations that broke. And I'm in the process of seeing what's going on here. So what I'm trying to do right now, brothers, I'm trying to get sheet game ID, this ID right here, to match with this sheet game ID. I'm sorry, with this game ID. Theoretically,
So tread with us this
oh Jesus. Theoretically, they should match, but they're not. So let's slow down. Half-Life 3. Let's look at this one. Let's find Half-Life 3 in this list. So we can search Half-Life 3. 28029. 28029. So fields to match, they have different names. It's called IG Bus and D. Yeah, this is input 1, so that's input 1's field. It'll go right here. So it's going to say we need to match this field to input field 2, which is this field, sheet game ID. The problem is, I thought it was because it needed to be parsed because it's coming in as a string. My brother is coming in as a string. So if you do int and then $ represent dot sheet game ID. Oops. There we go. That should work. Yeah, 3. Oh. Okay. I was about to say there has to be a number like this right here. That's coming from Reanimal 314265. Let's look at the other one. There it is. Reanimal 314265. I wonder if I can take this and parse it. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. No, that didn't work either. Does this have to be the field name? And, you know? Not yet. We're going to look at it here in a minute. Merge data sheet lookup is broken. Oh, that's where we're at. Okay, I'm about to look it up. Oh, okay, brother. What? Why are these two not merging off of IGDB ID and sheet game ID in my merge node in n8n? Let's see what AI says. This is how you speed up stuff right here, brothers. Use AI to help you. You see it saying it's because it's a data type mismatch. That's not true. Because I'm already fixing that. All right. So we're going to do, what did it say? We'll do number. What's wrong here? Specify more than once. Now it's not. Okay, so we're just going to have to manually type these, brothers. So, this is what we're going to have to do. Okay? We're going to have to do these like so. No thank you. So we're going to do shit release date. And it's going to be value dot sheet release date, comma. Okay. Sheet plat forms is going to be value dot sheet platforms, comma. Sheet updated at is going to be value.sheet updated at sheet image URL is going to be value dot sheet image URL. Brer Rug Machine. We're listening to just randomly generated genres of AI music.
Oh, in the glow of the shtetl's light, underneath shimmering stars so bright, I hover
Stuck in.
The solution was what I was doing right here this entire time, but you had to do it in the previous node. 43 items, 44 items, not good. Let's try all possible. Let's not do that. Both inputs merge together, keep matches, keep it. Yeah, let's do keep everything. We want to keep everything. There we go. Okay, so that fixed that issue. So now 44 items, 44 items. That's good. Why do we want to keep everything? Because not everything is going to be a match, which is good because there's some things that are coming that are new that were not in the other ways of grabbing this. So let's back up here. So this is my release sheet right here, my brothers. Okay, this is what's being tracked off of this Google Sheet. There's one item. This is the one item that it was not grabbing. Okay, it has not. It's already grabbed the other things, but it's not grabbing this. That's a new one. Okay, and then that new one would come from this query right here, or right here rather. Okay, the get games by ID. Okay. So 44. That's where the number 44 comes in. And then we get the covers for the games. It has to be two separate queries based off how the API works to grab the covers, my brothers. And then we merge and merge and merge and merge and merge and merge until we come to the end here. And it should compare, detect. There's 45 total changes allegedly, or items in here. So let's execute this. And it goes back to 44. One that is all items, which is fine because that's how it's supposed to work. So all items is all the items compiled into one, which are 44 items. So if I look, let's go back to that ID right here, brothers. So 3, 8, Dick, and we'll search right here. We'll search. We'll where's it at? Okay, yes, it's right here. I get that. There it is. Right there. All processed. Oh, that looks disgusting. It's because I'm sorry. I was on the false branch. True branch, right here. Okay, it just was not jumping to it. I was about to say it's supposed to. That was supposed to have been included. Okay, so that's good. That's great news. Now, for the moment we've all been waiting for, brothers. We're going to see if it runs. We're going to manually trigger this. and it will work by the grace of the swamp. 29 items. That doesn't sound right, but that's fine. Let's see. What's up, Lip?
سأقودك في رحلتي عبر الفضاء نتجاوز الكواكب.
It's saying it should have updated
في بلاد مليئة الألغاز والأفكار.
It's still not updating this one though. So something's still not right. Three 8 9 4 2 8. 3 8 9 4. Okay, it says it updated it. I don't believe it though. Because if it was updated, it would be there. Is curry Arabic? If it's Arabic, then yes.
Whiskey burns just like slow.
Hey, where did it go? I wanted that genre. Country. Or whatever. A country song about taking a fiery curry dump. Okay. And I'm going to be lazy, brothers. We're going to write the full song with this. A country song about taking a fiery curry dump. Here you can translate it. Everything sounds like we didn't blow nothing up. Oh my God. I think I like the name of that one. Hopped on a plane in old Bombay with a bunch of curry and a big Bombay. Landed at the airport and it all came to me. It was, excuse me, pardon me, ma'am, I need to use your lavatory. Can't talk. I'll change it. Select that one. Let's see. Pardon me, ma'am, I need to use your lavatory. Can't talk now. I gotta go. Gonna bust a load in my Pantaload. You think it'll pick that up? Pantaload. How do you spell pantaload, brothers? Is that a word? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And oh my God, I made it by the grace of God, but I think I burned my sphincter off. I'm going to need some Tums or a Tylenol. Lord, it was bad. I've seen the wrath. I didn't even make it in the handicap. They say curry is the food of love. Well, love is gone, and it's a fact. Love is dead. Dang. If I smell curry, yeah, we'll make it. Sounds good enough to me. Male. Let's make it a 6-7, and influence will be about 79% based upon this. Let's see what we got.
Hopped on a plane in old Bombay with a bunch of curry and a big Bombay. Landed at the airport and it all came to me. It was, excuse me, pardon me, ma'am, I need to use your lavatory. Can't talk now, I gotta go. Gonna bust a load in my pantle out and oh my God.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. That's fine.
But I think I burned my sphincter off. I'm gonna need some Tums or a Tylenol.
Declaring that one is a little weak.
I hopped on a plane in old Bombay with a bunch of curry and a big Bombay. Landed at the airport and it all came to me. It was, excuse me, pardon me, ma'am, I need to use your lavatory. Can't talk now, I gotta go. Gonna bust a load in my pantle out and oh my God, I made it by the grace of God, but I think I burned my sphincter off. I'm gonna need some Tums or a Tylenol.
Alright, that's okay.
Hopped on a plane in old Bombay with a bunch of curry and a big Bombay. Landed at the airport and it all came to me. It was, excuse me. Hopped on a plane in old Bombay with a bunch of curry and a big Bombay. Landed at the airport and it all came to me. It was, excuse me, pardon me, ma'am, I need to use your lavatory. Can't talk now, I gotta go. Gonna bust a load in my pantaload. And oh my God, I made it by the grace of God, but I think I burned my sphincter
Oh, I see what's happening.
off. I'm gonna need some
I see what's happening.
or Tylenol.
So, we're not getting the, we need to compare. So, data table. Get. Where did this pick? So this is what's going to happen right here. Get GT rows.
started seeing God and the Holy Trinity. There were 5 trucks and the gates of hell. It was hurry up, lock 'em up. Bring me a priest and the Stanley Cup. I'm checking out. It's time to go, go, go. Gonna bust a load in my pantaloon. And oh my God, I made it by the grace of God.
Let it be known that I'm retarded. I do like this. Can we do more of what, Brer Grimm? What are you talking about? This, like literally what I'm doing right now, or the music, or both? I was trying to say, I don't know if I would probably have to do a custom. I don't really feel like doing that. Yeah, return all, actually. Let's return all. Yeah. I guess you mean yeah as in both. Execute once, return failed, stop workflow. Let's say always output data.
Hopped on a plane in old Bombay with a bunch of curry and a big Bombay.
Alright, so now we need to merge.
And it all came to me.
So we're going to merge. What are we going to merge, brothers? What do you think we're going to do here? What's happening?
I need to use your lavatory.
Tell me what do you think the logic is for what I'm doing right now. So let me explain. We're going to manually trigger. In this case, it's going to be automatically triggered. But right now, we're manually triggering to pull the data from this. All of it. Okay, everything from this sheet right here is going to be pulled in. And then we're also, at the same time, going to be pulling rows from this table, which is all this stuff right here. So if I were to make it look like a table, it looks just like this right here. Okay, that's what it looks like in table form, like in a Google Sheet or whatever you want to call it. Okay, there's your schema. And then here's this. What do you think I'm doing whenever I say I'm merging right here? What is this? What's that going to do? Not everybody at once now. Right? We're merging these two together. That's what's happening. What are we going to match? We're not going to append. We're going to combine by matching fields, and we're going to keep non-matches. You want to know why we're keeping non-matches? Because I can. No, because... Let's see what this returns out of curiosity. There is absolutely no way. I'm gonna need some time. Bow, 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 bow. Perfect. Kind of. There's a problem here, however. Why is this not updating?
Hopped on a plane in old Bombay with a bunch of curry and a big Bombay. Landed at the airport and it all came to me. It was, excuse me, pardon me, ma'am, I need to use your lavatory. Can't talk now, I gotta go, gonna bust a load in my pantaloons. Oh my God, I made it by the grace of God. But I think I burned my sphincter off. I'm gonna need some Tums or a Tylenol.
Tums or a Tylenol. That explains it. That explains it right there, brothers. That was the problem. One of the problems this entire time. Okay. So now I need to go, since we had some issues here, I need to go to the data table on the server here. And What was the name of this game?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. There it is. I'm going to delete this record right here. Okay. So now we go back here. Tie that in.
Yeah, boy.
And look at that. It returned to 1, which is great. That's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. All right, so let's start from the beginning here. Let's see what happens. We're going to execute workflow, the entire workflow, and see if this works. 1 item. There it is. 1 item updated on the sheet. There it is, brothers! First attempt! We did it! It worked! Okay, we're not done though. Let's make sure it returns 0. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, brothers. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. All right. So, here's how we're going to do it, brothers. We're going to watch Brer Family Games. If you're still here, congratulations. We're going to watch the state of play together now, okay? So that's what we're going to do. I have not seen it. We're going to watch the state of play, and that's probably all I'm going to unfortunately have time for tonight. But that's okay. So, with that being said, let's pull up state of play from Sony and see what's going on here. You brothers ready? And let me turn this off. You brothers ready? Is this the right one? Yes. Probably help if I turn the volume up.
I sense suffering here, Spirit. Do you need help?
While this is going live too, brothers, I'm going to be on the side inputting the games that I see to make sure that our little workflow here continues to work with new games, because there's probably going to be new announcements in here or games I just haven't seen yet.
Since we've had one of your kind in Cosmora. I'm glad you're here. That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember. Dangerous corruption was locked inside, along with the secrets of a forgotten practice.
I feel like I've seen this girl before.
Spirit guides here once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
Oh, they've already added the timestamps.
Fear will bind you, gripping to the present, which must always pass. Regret will bind you, longing for the past you cannot change.
What's up, Brother Darryl? Welcome in. How we doing, brother?
Love will bind you, yearning for a future you will not see. unbound. May you depart in peace.
Interesting. Kena. Yeah, I feel like I've seen that game before.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh and this is my brother Mike.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at our next game, Kena, Scars of Cosmora.
Kena, my
After
bad,
the
brothers, I
amazing
didn't mean to
response
mispronounce
Bridge of
it.
Spirits in 2021, the team is excited to take on the challenge of creating something even bigger and better this time around. Our partnership with PlayStation Studios has empowered us to expand our scope while still staying true to what made the first game special.
Since her adventure in Bridge of Spirits, Kena has grown into an older, more experienced spirit guide. Her reputation now precedes her. She comes to a new land called Cosmora, home to multiple distinct communities. On this adventure, Kena discovers a spirit guide's role in helping living people, not only those who have passed away. With PlayStation Studios support, we're building on everything that fans loved about the first game. Deeper, more dynamic combat, epic boss battles, a larger, richer world, and of course, our charming spirit companions.
Kena, Scars of Cosmora releases on PlayStation 5 and PC. Thanks so much for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
Wow. I've never played any of those games, but I have seen that character before. State of Play, Thursday, February 12th.
Long ago, in the wilds of Eso, demons terrorized the land and subjugated its people. They were known as the Spider, the Oni, the Kitsune, and the Snake. Many fought back. Many were cut down.
Is this a Elden Ring Night Ring clone? The Ghost of Yote edition?
Nothing can stop a true warrior from vengeance, not even death.
Lord have mercy.
Who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You?
Oh, are they putting this out on PC, brothers?
Can't wait to find out.
Oh, Lord have mercy. The bot's been working, brothers. Look at this. It's literally going through everything. That's okay, I guess. I have to look into that later. I'm not going to worry about it now. March 19th on PC. Wow. Very cool. Wait, what did he say? What did he say, brothers?
Kept you waiting, huh?
I knew I heard. He said, kept you waiting, huh? Kept you waiting, huh? Kept you waiting, huh?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games, game director of 4Loop. As a game designer, a core goal of mine has always been to make game experiences that offer interesting surprises and unpredictable moments that never get old. The result is 4Loop, an emergent, challenging, 4-player combat sandbox where you and your friends succeed through cooperation and improvisation, and where no two runs are ever the same. At the heart of 4Loop is a probability map, which combines alien technology and human ingenuity to plot your best path forward to defeat the invaders. Each node represents a different mission with its own risks, rewards, and surprises. Everyone
loop.
votes to choose the next mission.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Once you've chosen a node on the probability map, your team will teleport into the mission. You may have to collect mission-critical resources, or even rescue survivors that can offer cool upgrades for your gear, all while trying to avoid the alien forces constantly sending drop pods and kill bots to stop you. We've worked hard to ensure that there are tons of items to choose from, and a lot of strange creatures and mysterious things to encounter. For example, this weird alien plant is called a blink root, where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport anyone who touches it to a random, distant location. All the various enemies, weapons, items, and mission objectives are all designed to interact with each other in dynamic ways that create emergent gameplay and endless, replayable chaos. That means your decisions really matter, and creativity and improvisation are key.
It just looks like
We really
it's
want players to try things and think outside the box.
Arc Raider clone
Hacking
at
an
this
alien
point.
terminal to provide intel to the rest of the team, or being bombarded by killbot drop pods, or barely escaping with your life. And if you do die, don't worry. So long as one of you makes it back to home base, you'll be reprinted and ready to try again.
Yeah, it's just Arc Raiders.
The home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy, evolve your loadout, and choose rewards from an increasing array of powerful gear and upgrades. Each act of the
I mean, that's
probability
fine.
map
There's nothing
culminates
wrong
in
with
one of multiple boss
with having
battles.
multiple of the
This
same
is the scanner boss, a huge geologic
type of
surveyor
genre.
that
You know what I
scans
mean?
for flux deposits to harvest. Its scan fields
Okay,
are very
homie is
useful,
losing
creating
it,
a
the
dynamic
bot.
obstacle course of lasers to avoid while attempting to destroy the boss itself. Because the scanner's body rotates like a 3D puzzle, you want to spread out and attack it from all sides. All, of course, while avoiding the slow-moving, lethal laser grids.
I'm gonna let it do its thing, I guess. The bot.
Our goal here is to create something new, where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened." We're currently in pre-beta, so there's still plenty of polish to come, and we need players like you to join us in upcoming playtests. Your feedback will be invaluable in helping us make this game truly great. We can't wait for you to play it for yourselves. Now, go and fail to save the world.
Hugh, look! What's this?
A turd.
That's the Earth.
You really can make everything with lunafilament, huh? Looks a bit like New York.
Is that a place on Earth?
Can't believe we haven't found any survivors.
I haven't seen anyone besides you since leaving the vault.
All alone, huh? I know the feeling.
This game's just.
Hey, Hugh?
This game's gonna be interesting, but the overlaying skin or whatever you want to call it is just weird to me.
I was a lot like you.
It's essentially a Jeffrey Epstein simulator is what it looks like, but I know it's not.
Someone looking out for me. And now it's your turn.
Pragmata. You, what is this guy doing, dude? This bot.
Removal time exceeding estimates. Deploying reinforcements.
What in the...
Wow.
That's 6 now. 6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Yeah, that's not good. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason. Did you find anything on Opus?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers at the CIA or the Pentagon.
You Ignorant.
I see what I broke on the side here, brothers. I'm sorry for not saying what I'm doing, but I figured out what I just broke. I forgot to tie in the new portion to the automated system. That's why we kept seeing 5 million of these things just slapping. I'm really looking forward to this game, by the way. We will be playing this on Dadgum launch day. Brothers, what time does that game even come out? What, does anybody know when Resident Evil Requiem releases? I guess I can look it up on the side here.
Raccoon City was where it all began for me.
I'm coming with you.
We can talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
Resident Evil Requiem. I know it comes out the 27th, but I meant what time of day.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
If Capcom follows the midnight UTC standard, I can expect to play at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on February 26th.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
If they follow that. It hasn't been confirmed
Back with a new
yet.
batch of games on their way to PS5.
But before we begin, we wanted to highlight the upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom. Both are coming soon to PS5 with support for PS5 Pro.
Now, let's return to the dark world of Nosgoth with an announcement for fans of Legacy of Kain. 2003's Legacy of Kain Defiance is being remastered by Crystal Dynamics and will be available to pre-order today. The final chapter in the Soul Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his betrayed lieutenant, Raziel.
Has anyone ever played these games? I've never played Legacy of Kain before.
Camera and wayfinding level maps, as well as bonus features like character skins.
Now, what do you have to tell me?
Lost levels, deep lore, photo mode, and more.
And
the digital
more.
deluxe version of the game includes promotional comics and a playable demo of Dark Prophecy, the
Dark
unreleased
Farts.
sequel to Defiance.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw against one's destiny, what was a king to do?
Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered launches next month and will be available to pre-order starting today.
What the hell?
Brigandine Abyss is the latest installment in HappyNet's Brigandine series.
Don't care.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. That's one of the great things about watching this off, or not live, is you can skip stuff.
アップデートとともに復活することを発表させていただきます。
無限転身の名にかけて
Dead or Alive 6.
本作デッドアライブ6ラストラウンドはオリジナルのデッドアライブ6をベースに
They actually did it,
ダウン
brothers.
ロードコンテンツとして追加配信したキャラクターをセットにし
The haters of Team Ninja or whatever. This I fucking forgot the name of the company. They said they wouldn't do it,
新たなフォトモードの追加を
but they're doing
行
it.
ったタイトルです。
They still have the jiggle effects too, brothers. Unbelievable.
新キャラクターや新コスチュームの配信など継続的なアップデートを予定しています。発売日同日に基本無料版も展開予定ですので、シリーズを遊んだことない方もぜひご体験ください。
あなたに私は倒せない。
Wow. June 25th. A free-to-play version available at launch.
デッドアライブは1996年から展開している対戦アクションゲームシリーズです。数多くの作品を世に送り出して
Produced many titles to date, and this year marks the 30th anniversary. I'm really happy that I could share this announcement with all of you today.
では
Finally, please enjoy this
こちらの
trailer.
映像をご覧ください。
Very cool. Boy.
デッドアライブシリーズ最新作も開発始動しました。続報お待ちください。
Wow.
Zoe, I see the spotlights.
And you're getting closer. Listen, Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater, but research thinks we might have a resident on our hands. No one should have survived that.
Then I'll hurry.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control. What you are seeing here is an early mission captured from our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before.
I've never played the first of this game series, or whatever it is.
An ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity anomalies and adapt to the world around him. Here we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant, can take, and his supernatural abilities. There are a lot of different ones you can discover to suit your playstyle. While in combat, we encourage you to play aggressively, balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
Any updates for me?
Any updates for me?
Kind of. You'll know it when you hear it. Just try to stay alive out there, okay?
Any updates for me?
Almost there, Zoe. What the hell is that thing?
Any updates for me?
I think I hear something. I know
Any
where the resonant
updates?
is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Any updates for
Resonants are the
me?
dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date, and we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
Cool.
Long ago, you were made for this night, to save the age of man. Half human, half angel. They call you sin. I call you
Fart.
salvation.
I think this is I think I saw this one on X. Tweeter. This is the only one I saw that I suppose was announced today from here. I forgot it. I almost forgot it was even going on. And I think this is the Crimson whatever. I might have added it. I can't remember. But it looks like that's the one. parry, stab. Yeah, Crimson Moon, rather. This one looks pretty risen, if you ask me. Coming 2026. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Now this one's going to be good right here, brothers. I already know what this is, but I can't remember what it's called. It's Beast of Reincarnation. This is made by the brothers who do the Pokemans or whatever. Yeah, Game Freak. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Beast of Reincarnation. August 4th, 2026. And that should have been one of the 16 million games that popped up in our list here. Let's see if it was right. Yep, August 4th, 2026, right there.
Combat in Beast of Reincarnation. It's coming to PS5 this summer.
Our next title debuted 3 decades ago alongside the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today, Ubisoft
Rayman.
clips
Dang,
that legacy
Rayman
with
and
Rayman
Dead or
30th
Alive
Anniversary
had the
Edition.
same anniversary, huh?
This digital museum features 5 playable versions of the original game, including the 1995 PlayStation release, enhanced with new accessibility options.
Wow.
Discover the secrets behind Rayman's
Who played
development
Rayman?
through a long-lost playable prototype.
Anybody others in here play this
restored
game?
for the first time. Plus, an interactive documentary packed with unseen design documents and never-before-heard insights from the original creators.
I don't give a shit. What's this? Don't care. Really don't care.
Up next, a tactical stealth action title from Shueisha Games and Acquire.
Oh.
A team with ninja credentials dating back to the Tenchu series.
Oh. Oh. What's this, brothers? Shueisha Games. Top down. I don't know if I'm going to like this. Dadgum. It kind of looked a little cheesy, but not too bad. 2027. Okay, that makes sense. It's got a year before it comes out. Oh. From the acclaimed novel series The Bird That Drinks Tears.
We are the children of water.
Water. I'm the children of sweet tea like us.
You filthy creatures. Faithless, soulless.
Fartless.
This world was never yours to keep.
Says who?
How dare
Sounds like the.
stand in the way of purity,
Never mind.
little king.
Yo, that's a big cock right there. That's the biggest cock I've ever seen. Is that a... What is this? Is this a KFC Souls-like, brothers? Yeah, the Colonel Sanders is gonna be taken down. He will not get the secret recipe complete. Not if it was up to me, the big cockaroo, chickaroo. It's like God of War, but you're a fucking cock. That's crazy. Who's this lady? Project Windless. What type of weird shit is that? Okay. That's weird as hell, brothers. Interesting, though. Hopefully it's not garbage.
Our newest racer has arrived! Welcome to the Galactic League!
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Since you're here,
A generic Star Wars racing game. Never been done before, huh? That's what they want you to think. Never been done before. I'm just kidding, it's been done before. In case you were curious.
Impeding! Impeding! If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen in carbonite!
Carbonite! Star Wars Galactic Racer. Yep, I'm not going to care at all about that, but that's cool. Probably going to be overpriced too, unfortunately. That's usually how it goes, isn't it? Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Now this is, unfortunately, this game, from what I understand, is being ruined by, I suspect, millennials, or lurking and dirking wokeism that's still within this business, or whatever you want to call it. As they're talking about how this guy is not, like, he's more respectful to women. You know, all the stupid shit that nobody cares about.
Is immature and
They only talk about it, though, in articles or on social media, I suppose. So they're trying to be sneaky about it. But it's stupid. If that's the case. I don't know if that's the case.
Bad influence on the other recruits who inexplicably
Sounds like it is.
fall victim
I'm not going to pause
to his
the video
charm.
again.
Look.
Last time I'm pausing it.
I know where this is going. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I would like you to
Brer, sit who your slapper. Welcome in, brother.
I know all about your exploits in Iceland.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in modern spycraft. That's the very reason I'm bringing back the double O's.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what you do next.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
Try not to draw attention to yourself. Me? Housekeeping, I presume?
You seem the kind of guy
So
who
funny.
knows what he likes.
So you won't do anything stupid?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
I'm just going to touch all the titties I can touch. Of course I'm not an idiot.
If you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
When do you open your mouth when you talk, buddy? Them teeth were still touching. May 27th, 2026. It looks like it could be nice, but I'm worried it's gonna be ruined.
I'm Peter Brown. I manage the game content team within Third Party Portfolio. We evaluate games coming from publishers all over the world, from indie to AAA. Those of us in the Third Party Portfolio team travel the world and meet with our partners. And it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational to my own love of video games. And Konami is definitely one of those partners. I think a lot of people remember Konami for being
Okay, what are you
with
getting at,
PlayStation
dude?
in the very beginning. Taking some amazing signing video games to us with their deals for up to the first line.
Kept you waiting, huh? Master Collection. Oh, Lord, have fucking mercy.
One more thing I must do. One last punishment I must endure.
Outer Heaven. He's taken command of this immense army and is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
Liquid's goal is to seize control of
Incredible.
the sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for me? Will you terminate Liquid?
How long is my body gonna hold out?
When all of this is over, you'll have no choice but to accept death.
This is my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just
That game, I don't know if it still holds the record or not, but at the time it had the record for the longest fucking cinematics in history in a video game, by the way. In case you didn't know that.
Because
absolutely baller outro or ending to that game too. That cooks.
They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. As our deterrent.
Golly. That's crazy.
Yes. It simply said Jack. Over and over.
Boss. Is that you?
Answer me! Boss!
Peace Walker. Metal Gear Solid. Yep, right there. That was that. One of the pieces of the scene right there. I tell you what. The second of the collection. Metal Gear Solid Volume 2 Master Collection, August 28th, 2026. Plus Metal Gear Ghost Babel. Bussin'.
メタルギアシリーズ制作プロデューサーの岡村則明です。メタルギア
Thought that ain't saved by like a
大変お
voice.
待たせいたしました
Let's go.
プレイステーション3向けのみで発売されていたメタルギアソリッド4ガンズ・オブ・ザ・パトリオットがプレイステーション5でついに遊べるようになります。
Yeah, we get the point. Darwin's Paradox. I don't know what that is. Guess we're gonna try to ruin the franchise somehow, huh? What the fuck is this? Tactical octopus operation? Okay, so it's almost like they're, you know, have taken like a, what's the name of that company that made Despicable Me? It's almost like a Despicable Me movie, and they took the concept and style of Little Nightmares, but it's not a horror game, obviously. Castlevania 40th anniversary.
His Most Royal Majesty. By the grace of God, the King of France. So now, we appeal to you, Trevor Belmont.
Oh?
Last of House Belmont.
Wow.
ご覧いただきありがとうございます。キャッスルバニアベルモンドカースプロデューサーの谷口勉です。今回見ていただいた映像はキャッスルバニアシリーズ40周年記念第1弾となるキャッスルバニアベルモンドカースのアナウンス映像です。これまで我々のチームは多くの方にキャッスルバニアに触れていただきたいという思いでシリーズの過去作を最新ハードでプレイしていただけるようにいくつかのコレクションタイトルを配信してきました。また多くの素晴らしいパートナーとコラボレーションにも取り組んでまいりました。そしてやっと本日新しいゲームについて皆様に報告できるところまで来ました。そのことが嬉しいです。今回のタイトルではイビルエンパイアモーションツインという才能と情熱にあふれるシリーズへの愛を
Silent Hill.
Simon, listen to me. You can't stay in this room forever. I can't stay in this room forever. I know this is going to be hard. But you have to come back to me. Come back to me, Simon.
No.
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's different.
Whatever heart this town had, it stopped.
But no matter what I do,
you can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things. You did what you did.
What did he do? The hell? Oh, look at that. It's in first person, brothers. Golly. Dang, they pumping out another Silent Hill game already? Coming 2026. That's crazy. Immediately following, yeah, I ain't doing that.
A world shrouded by lightfall. Shining drops of light that bring death as they fall.
What is this? Oh, is this? I think I know. Based off the thing. Actually, I have no idea. It looks like something I'm not interested in. Love you, brother. I'm about to get out. Free rent. What? Well, if you're about to go, I understand, brother. That's completely fine. If you need to bust on out of here.
Those were Her Majesty's words.
I'm going to defeat you here and stop the Lightfall.
Flashbang. Hell yeah, brother. Take it easy there, brother. When hope sparks catastrophe. Okay, I don't think I care about this game, brothers. Untitled John Wick game sounds more interesting to me. We're going to skip to that. Early day. I have an early day too, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Appreciate you there, Brer Grimm, as always. I won't be too long behind you, so you're not going to miss too much.
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained.
I fucking love John Wick, by the way. One of my favorite action series.
He must be versatile, capable, adaptable.
Bitch! That's what he should have said right before he kicked him.
He must be grounded, stable, constant.
Okay, this is cool and all. I appreciate it, but is there going to be any actual gameplay?
I believe you are ready.
You can show me cutscenes all day. I want to see gameplay.
Yeah.
Confirmed Keanu Reeves is in the game. There we go, gameplay. Good. Be seeing you. John Wick. That's pretty badass, brothers. I wonder when that's going to come out. That's pretty exciting.
Good morning, New Cascadia. This is Joy,
Marathon.
your community outreach liaison. It's a lovely day outside. It's quiet.
Concordia 3 right here is the nickname of this game, brothers.
Rainfall is expected to begin in the early afternoon and last until a long time. For those who did not wake, your restless dreams endure. So small among the stars. Breathe softly. Do not worry. Peace is upon you. And I am here to walk with you into its embrace.
Mayday! Mayday!
Hmm.
This is General Dan Agreed of the New Cascadia colony on Tau City 4. Whoever's listening, whatever's out there, we need anything. Weapons, supplies, a way out, way back. Mayday, mayday. This is Dan Agreed. Tau City. I feel like I'm praying. We've had to do things to survive. Things I never would have. We're monsters. We're all monsters.
I did play a closed playtest of this game, brothers, and it looks as though they've approved on what was in that playtest, because there wasn't anything to write home about, and I was told not to. Obviously, they had an NDA, so I never talked about it.
Mayday! 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 Mayday!
So I can say confidently that it has improved. Well, let's say February 26th. What was that about? March 5th, huh?
Hey everyone, my name is Joe Ziegler and I'm the game director on Marathon. Today we're excited to announce our server slam from February 26th through March 7th, where you can join us on Tau Ceti and help test Marathon on PlayStation 5 and other platforms. Our server slam features an introduction to the
February 26th, huh?
Giving you a chance to explore the dangerous
Maybe
world
we'll
of Tau
play
Ceti
this
and unlock
just to
the
see
rewards
how it
for the
is
full release on
prior
Thursday,
to the
March 5th.
release of Resident Evil.
For all PlayStation Plus players, we're also excited to share a collection of unique weapon charms that pay homage to some of our favorite PlayStation games, including Helldivers 2, Death Stranding 2, and Ghost of Yotei, all available at launch.
All available at
From everyone here at
launch.
Bungie, thank you for joining us on this journey.
You're
We'll see you on
welcome.
Tau Ceti starting February 26th.
It's sad to see what happened to this company, because they were so good back in the day. Hopefully, they learned their lesson.
Hey, I'm Brett. And I'm Kristen. Thanks
They
to
come
Bungie for
back
that
and
new
they
look at
cook,
Marathon.
but
Coming
I
to
have
PS5 on March
very
5th,
low
Server Slam
expectations.
running February 26th
Oh, that's
through
going to
March
actually
2nd.
happen.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months. Up first, Marvel Spider-Man
Up
2
first, I don't give a
streams into
shit.
game
Let's go
catalog
to something else. Saros.
What is that for you, Arjun? Finishing the mission. Keeping people safe. Oh, Arjun. I know you better than that.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today we're excited to show off our comeback stronger features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you step into the shoes of Arjun.
Nice little mini-map in the bottom right corner.
The brilliant Rahul Kohli, who is discovering the hostile shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a variety of ever more brutal hostiles, death is
This looks like something I would enjoy, brothers, personally. It's usually the type of games that I would play prior to Souls-likes. Whenever I wasn't streaming, this is the type of game I would play.
Welcome to the Passage. You are not on your own. Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
I can't believe so many are gone.
They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire special perks. With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Primary also allows you to teleport directly to any biome that you have unlocked. This means getting back into the action quicker. It also means easier replayability the further you get into the world. Using the teleport, you can now quickly restart the selected biome and get back to where you were. And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time around. Eventually, you come across an alien device. By using it, you discover that it calls the Eclipse. The Eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation of our gameplay, our audio, and our visuals on Carcosa.
Okay.
Hostiles now shoot corrupted projectiles, which reduce your maximum armor integrity.
Oh my lord, a God of War trilogy remake? Santa Monica Studio. Ba, 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 ba. They're getting ready for the Dadgum TV show and all that, guaranteed. It's the only reason they're doing it, to promote that. That is unbelievable. In a good way. I love the God of War series, brothers.
Your son has returned.
Hell yeah, brothers. The trilogy. One complete package. Remade? Oh. That's even cooler, I guess. Interesting.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, people? It is OGTC.
What happened to this guy? I don't remember him looking like this. What do you mean finally getting a trilogy? It's had a trilogy, brother. They're just remaking, remaster. I don't know whether it said remake, which is different than a remaster.
That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby. And I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series
Why is he
today.
so flamboyant,
Starting with
dude?
that teaser that you just saw, yeah? Now look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that, the Greek trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah, man, I know. Sit down.
I've been sitting
Now,
down.
look, this project is still in the early stages, so it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby. Yeah. And in addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise. Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal.
Whoa, my lord! Look at his eyes.
Is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's.
It almost looks like it's not real.
Signature.
He's like an alien. Hey, what is happening here? Oh, what just happened?
Yeah.
He teleported us.
In addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War, surprise. Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before. I'm telling you. That's all you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support, and we can't wait for you to see what we've got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising, fresh, and fun as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go. Why are you still here? Go.
Knock his ass out, brothers.
Go!
I'd knock his ass out. Santa Monica Studio.
Before I was a father. Before I was a god. I was a Spartan.
Spartans! Our duty is to Sparta. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Press your attack! Don't relent! Never on our backs!
What the hell is this?
Behind! Always united!
The legendary saga of gods and monsters, of tragedies and triumphs, of destruction and redemption begins here.
Heroes, be ready for Sparta!
Wow, that's underwhelming. That's pretty stupid.
This is only the beginning.
WoW available today on PlayStation 5. Bobby. Alright, I guess that's it, huh? Thanks for watching. Okay. Alright. Overall, I'd give that a 6 out of 10, maybe. That was alright. Nothing new, really, besides the remasters, or remakes, rather. This seemed interesting. The John Wick game seemed interesting. Crimson Moon seemed interesting. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it to me, brothers. You're going to go now? No worries, brother. That's fine. I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap things up. I don't got time to play that there dadgum. Unfortunately, their brothers. I, too, have an early morning. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap some things up. Clean this up, the little thing that we worked on all night. And get it somewhat finalized, or actually finalized. We'll see if it doesn't take too long. But anyway, brothers, I appreciate you all very much for being here as always. Enjoy the rest of your mornings, evening, afternoons, whatever it may be. We'll try to get on tomorrow if I can. I'll try to sneak on if I can. And Valentine's Day's up in the air. Will probably be on a little bit later than usual, just depending on what Swamp Wife and I do for Valentine's Day. But anyway, brothers, enjoy it. Thank you very much for being here. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to the Swamp, and we'll see your brothers either tomorrow or sometime later in the day on Saturday, or evening rather, on Saturday. Bye-bye.